Hey there, Anna with Travel Tuna, and we are so excited to get on our first Virgin Voyages on the Valiant Lady, and I'm going to give you a room tour of this one right here, 12022Z. Let's get going. Anna with Travel Tuna here, and we are so excited to go on this cruise. I know we had some crazy news just recently. Last week I found out I have breast cancer. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. But you know what? We are moving forward. I had the chemo port this week. This little thing here, Now we are just able to celebrate this cruise before everything starts, and we have 6 months of chaos. You guys are gonna be a little bit along for the ride. Hopefully we'll get to have some travel in there. But right now, that's enough about that. I wanna give you a tour of 12022Z on the Valiant Lady. Embarkation was a little crazy today. You don't have luggage tags, which is different. And you meet with the porter, they grab your bags and they write your room number right there. So that was a little bit different. So you don't have keys. They give you these wristbands and you don't even put it up to the door. You actually put it on the thing there and then your door is unlocked. This works like a regular key card. It works for buying anything on the ship. It's like the Princess Medallion. That is what you use instead. I've already taken a sneak peek, so let's get looking. Here we are. Oh, look at Ricky there. Virgin does have this crazy thing. Let's just go take a look at him. He's doing some crazy stuff out here. He said, I'm not gonna like this hammock. Virgin does have a hammock. Look at him. What is your opinion of the Virgin hammock?
As your desk, I think it's gonna be awkward for you to do your computer on this thing.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's not uncomfortable, but just from a desk standpoint, because you like to work out here on the balcony, I don't know if this is going to be a good desk.
Good thing there are 2 chairs and a table out here too. And we've also got some ship spotting out there. We've got Carnival, couple Carnivals, and we've got a Royal Caribbean right there. But let me get back in. We are leaving from the port of Miami on the Valiant Lady. Let's see if Rick can get out of this thing.
No, I'm just trying to figure out it's not that uncomfortable, but again, I think of how you or I work.
Well, we'll just choose something else, like one of these hard chairs right here. It's okay, nothing a little pillow won't do. I love the balcony, folks. But let's look at this room. The first impressions of this room are great. The Valiant Lady, it's only 2 years old. This was built in, or it actually floated in 2022. It had its first voyage. So it's only 2 years old. I think it actually just went on a dry dock too. There are things that are very modern about it. I'm gonna show you some different things here. First off, you do start with the closet here. And what a different kind of minimalistic thing. You've got some baskets here. As you can see, we threw our stuff in here. We do have some hangers. And this will cover your closet. In here, you've got your life jackets, the safe, hair dryer, some drawers, a full-length mirror, and there's also another full-length mirror in the bedroom. They do sell you some things here, so be careful. This is a corkscrew wine opener. It looks like this one's $25. I have no idea what you would do with this octopus thing, but that's $12. They do have water here for you daily. Of course, we're gonna find out some things as we go along that we will share our pros cons at the end. What's nice is they do have a recycling and trash in there. This is the refrigerator that will be holding some sparkling wine. So during chemo, I'm not going to be able to drink. I'm not a real big drinker anyway. I do drink, but Rick does not drink. There is a chair. There's no couch in here, and I think the bed folds up into a couch. I have no idea about this drawer here in the middle. Not sure about that. Not sure. But these tables here are pretty nice. And I think this is a blanket. Pillows, and we can take those outside. The curtains, which is cool. You can control things for your room, like the lighting here, right? Then also, watch this, with the cabin curtains. Now the curtains are closing. Hi, Ricky. Okay, and then the curtains are opening. That's pretty interesting. So here you've got your temperature. You've also got a temperature control on the wall here. If you swipe up on this little thing, you've got different things here, like Zen. Let's see what happens with Zen. So your lighting changes and your curtains close. So Zen is blue. It's kind of fun. Then you've got photo shoot. There, your curtains open and it turns pinky. The colors of Virgin are red. So, and there you go. Let's get it on. There we go. We got some mood music here. Mood lighting here. Okay, let's go back. They got one on here called Hangover. That's pretty wild. I guess the changes to purple lighting. Let's go back to photo shoot. And once we'll go up and we will make all the lights come on. There we go. Ambient desk. So there, now we have all the lights on. There's that other full-length mirror, right? And like I said, they don't really have a couch, they have a chair, but they have these nice tables. Here you have light controls on both sides of the beds. You've got a plug and USB port on both sides of the beds. Here's another one over here too. So that's good. Plug and USB port. You'd think that would be storage or something, but there's no storage up there. We should still be able to get some storage under the bed. Let's hope Bertha fits under there. We got big Bertha because we are doing a back-to-back on this one. So we got the big suitcase. We'll be here 12 days. This is the bathroom. Hey guys! We got some makeup towels. There is some counter space, but there's no cabinets or shelves. So we're gonna see how that works. What's nice is the shower. You've got a rain shower in the ceiling, and then you have a wand. You've got hair wash, conditioner, and body wash. Looks like a nice large shower, so that is good. We showed the balcony in the beginning. Give you another view of the room and the balcony. Then we will talk about our pros, cons. Now for the pros, cons.
Awesome.
So we like the sandwich method. We like to do some pros and some cons and then put some pros.
Yeah, I like sandwiches too.
They do have some good sandwiches out
They
here. That's
do.
a pro. That is a pro. Just to lead into that, they don't have a buffet, which for some that could be a con.
It's different.
It's
a
just
different
different.
vibe.
That is the word for Virgin Voyages.
Different.
It's different. That's it. Not different bad, not
No.
different great, not different anything.
It's
Just
just different.
different. Just different. We love cruising. We love all cruise ships, and there's good and bad about every darn cruise ship.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about that no buffet.
No
type
buffet.
of thing.
Yep.
So what they have instead is, I call it like street vendor specialty restaurants.
Which Norwegian did that too on the Prima.
Uh-huh.
They just recently did that too.
But this is different.
It
This
is different. Yep.
This is different, and I like it. I really
It's quite
do.
fun,
It
actually.
is, it's fun.
It
you
is.
Get, you get your little different
Yeah.
types of restaurants in each little section, and you go to your favorite.
Like I
which you're in the
didn't
mood
even
for.
tell you today. So they have a noodle place, and I had a spicy pork kattatsu without the pork, right? Because we do try to eat vegetarian, vegan, which is
Awesome.
very easy on Virgin Voyages. Gluten-free, dietary needs, vegetarian, vegan, they've got it all. They really do.
I like their sushi.
Yep.
One of the first things I tried when I
Yep.
got on board was
They
the
have
sushi.
yeah, they have snacks, bento boxes, all these things that you can like just grab and go, which makes
Right.
it very easy.
Very convenient.
Very convenient, definitely.
But let's start off with the shocker of my shockers.
What's your shocker?
Well,
Is it
so
a pro?
It's different.
Understand.
We took an Uber to the cruise terminal in Miami.
Oh.
Anna told me this. She said there's no luggage tags. It was like an unsettling that I had to go through because there's no luggage tags and you are giving your luggage to somebody and you're hoping it gets to the right location. So that was a different experience. I'm used to having luggage tags. And remember when you
Right.
just got lost?
Yes.
And they didn't know, and so there's
I
a row
did
of
have
luggage.
my luggage lost on the Reflection because the paper tags do have a tendency to
Come
rip
on,
off.
yeah.
Now, I had never had that happen before, but I did have it happen on the
Our
Reflection.
luggage did not get lost on Virgin. It was just a little bit of unsettling. And again, it's It's a difference.
But and next time we'll do it different. They give you the paper stick-on luggage tags, and since I lost my luggage on Celebrity Reflection, I now have plastic tags with metal ringers that attach. So next time we will ask the luggage people for Virgin, if we come, to stick it in that.
The porter is the one that's actually writing the information on the tag. So that's how it gets to your room. They do end up putting something on your luggage to identify it. But Rick being a little bit uptight about certain things, I was just a little concerned that our luggage wouldn't make it.
But my con for that was Embarkation was a little slower. Because it seemed to be they were behind on all these things. Like if we could have had the luggage tags on our luggage already before we got there,
it could have been faster.
It seemed Embarkation with the people was just a little disorganized. And the con for me is you're already getting there late, which can be an advantage in a sense because they don't rush you off the boat. So we do have our other back-to-back explanation on another video, and you can check that out because this was a back-to-back. So the first cruise was the free cruise, the comp cruise, the casino cruise, whatever you want to call it. And then the second cruise we'd actually paid for about a year or so ago because it was going to be our Christmas cruise. With that, it was different to see those things because they don't rush them off the ship at all until about 10:30. But then we had some angst because we didn't get on the ship until after 3 o'clock. So then you don't get a chance to look around. You don't get your luggage before dinner. You don't get to unpack. It's just different. It's different.
So you got to go with the flow.
You got to go with the flow.
Here's another difference that I consider a pro is, and I never thought of it this way, but not having kids on board is really a pro.
Nice.
I never thought, I was never anti-kid. I love cruising, so I love all ages.
Yeah,
but
ours are grown.
But there's such a difference when not having kids on board. There's no lifeguards.
No lifeguards.
There's no covers and netting that they put over the pools. The pools are open 24/7. The hot tubs are open 24/7.
Yep.
So it's more adult oriented. So I like that.
The other thing is some people, you would think that would also add a level of craziness, which there are some of the shows have a little bit more cussing, but you could get that at after hours shows too. And some of them are a little bit more risque, and there's definitely a laid back vibe. Rick and I were talking, is like, you don't have the drunken craziness. And I think that you don't have there's been a couple drunk people, but not like on a lot of other ships.
And
sometimes
it's because there's no drink package.
There is no drink package here. You do have the ability to buy a bar tab. And when you pre-buy your bar tab, they give you some extra money with your bar tab, depending on how much bar tab you buy. But there isn't a drink package. So
you can drink as much as you want,
but you gotta pay for it.
You gotta pay for each individual drink. So it's not a salad bar buffet type drinking attitude like
I
other
think that
ships.
Makes people think about it. If they have to buy the drink,
each one is costing them money. Whereas the other attitude is when you're buying a drink package from, say, Royal Caribbean or Carnival, you can drink as much as you want.
15 drinks!
Even though there's a limit. But you can drink as much as you want. You want to make sure you get that deal. Advantage of all you can drink type of attitude. So
exactly.
I like that. That was a nice positive difference.
Speaking of drinking, one of my very big pros is I like sparkling water.
Oh, yeah.
And you can get sparkling water anywhere on the ship. They actually bring you sparkling water and still water or tap water, whatever you want to say, sparkling water and regular water every day to your room.
I like that.
And then at dinner, you get the choice of sparkling water or regular water. So I love that.
Con gas.
Con gas. Con gas. What I mean.
Another pro, because they do market themselves as a premium cruise line. Another pro that I liked was all of the specialty restaurants were included in terms of no additional cost to go to.
There isn't a main dining room. They're all just individual restaurants.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so no main dining rooms. You got to sign up, but you got to make an appointment to go to their steakhouse.
Reservations,
which is called the Wake. You can go to the Mexican restaurant, which is the Pink Agave. You can go to the Italian restaurant, which is the Extra Virgin. So you can go to all these different specialty restaurants for no additional cost, and you're getting a very upscale feel to it. And I like that. I like that experience.
I will say, though, the food has been good. I wouldn't say it's amazing. No, I thought it was going to be amazing.
And
It's been good.
It's been good.
Yeah.
I will say just a little bit of a criticalness when it comes to vegetarian choices, like Dunbay.
Oh, Gunbai. Gunbai.
Gunbai.
Yeah.
Big number for you. 7, 8.
It wasn't
That is the Korean
chop
grill.
type grill.
Yes.
And there wasn't a lot of protein options.
Cook that water like a champ. Give me number for the water.
In a lot of the meal. Now, you can get an Impossible burger. You can get an
Right.
Impossible hot dog.
Yeah, they
Those
actually
are
have
all-
vegan hot dog. That's pretty
Yeah.
amazing. I've
So-
never had a vegan hot dog.
I don't want to make this about all being vegetarian. I'm
No.
just saying
I
these
eat
are
meat too.
These
I
are
had-
some differences that I see.
I had some amazing lamb chops at the wake, and they have supposedly, I haven't tried it yet, that's going to be tomorrow night at Pink Agave. They have an amazing steak that has cheese over it that is just supposed to be awesome.
Heard great things about
It's a
that.
ribeye, and I am going to try it. You know what? I'm going to put a picture right here.
Moving off of food, let me talk about some of the amenities that you might expect on this type of a cruise ship. So you're not going to find water slides. You're not going to rope climbing. There is a pickleball court or a basketball court. So it doesn't appear
Not for kids.
For kids.
But
Again,
they do have, and this is the other thing, in the different type of attitude of the people on board or the demographics. There we go. That's the word.
Who they're
Demographics.
trying to attract.
They have a lot of fitness forward ideas.
Oh yeah.
So with your cruise fare, your fitness classes are included.
Are included. That
Yes,
is
you
cool.
do have to make reservations, and because of this thing going on with candy or whatever, candy cancer, I was not able to participate in
But
the
that's
fitness
great
classes.
that are included in the
But yes.
in the fare.
Yes.
I like that.
I think you should go to the Richard Simmons workout so that we could show them what that looks
Do
like.
they really call it Richard Simmons?
It's the 80s workout.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But you dress up, you could dress up like Richard Simmons.
No, thank you.
Yes! I just think it'd be cute.
Oh my god.
Maybe I'll pop in and try to get some video. I really wanted to do, they have this bungee band workout. I really wanted to do that. They've got Zumba workouts. And of course they have your regular gym, which I have started walking on the treadmill again like I normally do. And Rick's of course been doing his bike things. But even out on the deck, they have things for boxing. They have just different types of workout gear even around the deck. So it has a different type of attitude. I thought that this would skew younger, but it really doesn't. I'd say 30s, 40s,
Yeah.
50s types thing. So it's the demographics have been very pleasant though.
I will say a couple things that kind of turned me off is I missed the couch.
Oh
I
yes.
missed the couch because
In
they
the
have
room
this
it's weird.
large nightstand.
I don't
that
know what it is.
3 feet by 3 feet and only a foot off the ground.
Yes.
And
It's
you
like
can-
a
you can
trundle
store stuff
bed
in it,
or
but
something.
There's only one big chair.
I'm on a little stool right now.
So I missed that part of it. So uniqueness and the differences is they have a tablet
Yeah.
that controls the TV, the
And the
lights,
lights.
curtains.
Let's get it on.
So very cool technology that they use.
Yes.
But I have no idea. I'm always curious as to where we are on the ocean. You won't find it here.
It's not on the TV.
It's not on
Yeah.
the TV. You will not know where you are. You know where you're headed to just from
Yes.
the itinerary in your app, but it doesn't show you where you are in the ocean.
Rick really likes to help the captain drive the ship, so he likes to know where that channel is
I
and
kinda
to be
like
able to help him.
Yeah, I like to know where we are. And
Oh,
no weather reports.
Speaking that,
no
I was
cruise
just gonna say
director?
no announcements
Nope.
unless they're having a drill or unless it's the first day to get to your e-muster station. But other than that, you don't hear from the captain.
No.
There's no cruise director. You don't hear anything.
I
No
made-
announcements.
I made a remark that I think it's an AI captain, like a self-driving ship, that they don't really
Yes.
need a captain
Yes.
because he did his one announcement at the very beginning of the cruise, and since we did a back-to-back, we felt like we
It
heard the
sounded
exact
exactly the
same
same.
message. Same
Yeah, it was
tone,
the same exact
same-
message, but
yeah.
they did a different itinerary at the end. So
Yeah.
we're like, maybe it's
They
not
just
recorded.
added that. Yeah. Anyway, it's just kind of
It's
different.
funny.
It's different. But
That
the
was
cruise
funny.
director part, that kind of shocks me. They give you internet.
Oh, that's the other thing in your cruise fare. Basic internet package is included.
Yeah, and that's nice. I like that.
And it's been good. It's been good overall. You just can't stream video.
Yeah, you cannot stream video, and
Mm-hmm.
so that is a plus. And we've been talking to the crew, and we like Virgin how they treat their
Oh,
employees.
yes. That is one of my favorite pros,
We,
that they
um,
treat their employees good.
They don't have to pay for internet. And
And they don't have to pay for their uniforms. I didn't
Right.
know that. We found out that some of the cruise lines like charge them for uniforms. They
Right.
charge them for their own transportation to and from the ship. And yeah, so
Yeah,
they
so
treat
there's
their
some
people really well.
differences. We just felt like that was a nice plus. There's class equalization. And what I mean by that is you won't see the captain walking around in the Captain Stubing outfit.
They don't have anything with stripes or
No stripes, no white uniforms.
oak leaves or anything, no.
On red night, nothing happens. You won't recognize. They're all dressed in their typical, I'll call it, affair with the chefs. I'm used to having the chefs having a different colored bandana.
and a hat or
Yeah,
whatever.
a different colored bandana to indicate their status in the kitchen. You won't see that here at Virgin, and I like that. I
It's
mean,
all very
different.
laid back, and I've heard it more than one time from the crew. We don't have that on our name tags. We don't have the different status because everyone is a family here.
Right.
And that I've heard that from multiple different people. They're like, we like it, and it shows in how they work and how they take care of you, and they're happy to be here.
Right.
They really are.
And I was always interested on where people are from. They don't have their
Yeah,
origin.
they don't have it where.
They don't have Philippines or Indonesia or U.S. or Peru
Uzbekistan
or
or-
any of those
no.
places. You don't know. So again, they treat everybody equal. They're a family.
Yes.
It's not, oh, you're from this place and you're from that. It doesn't matter. It's one big family. And there were some positive names you came across. I don't know if they were given names,
yes.
but they've gone by.
Future
was
and
one of the
Marvelous.
names. Marvelous was another
Yes,
name, and
yes.
I just thought it was
We
kind
just
of
love
cute,
that.
positive, and things like that.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah, I don't know if there was any real cons that stood out. Let me just check my.
Well, if
notes
you want to
real
do
quick.
cons, I still have some positives too.
Go.
Oh, some positives or cons?
Either one. I'm.
Okay. One of the cons that I had, and then we'll get back to positives, is that I like my free coffee in the morning delivered to my room. And they wanted to charge me a $10 delivery fee to deliver my coffee. And plus I tip too. So now we're talking a $12, $13 cup of coffee. The other thing is, because we don't drink a lot of caffeine, we really try to decrease our caffeine. They don't have decaf coffee unless you go to the specialty coffee
They don't
place.
have it perked, right?
They have
You
this
just have
little
it
pot
a
on the
little
side, and it's normally cold, or it's watered down.
and,
It's
or
horrible.
they run out.
Or they run out.
And that was the same thing. They ran
And they
out
have
a lot
three
of the oat
big
milk,
things of
soy milk.
coffee.
So anyway, it just felt like
That's a con.
yeah, you were always constantly saying, "Could you refill this?" Is what I felt.
Because Rick was my sweetie, and since I didn't get my coffee delivered on the casino cruise, they had free specialty drinks in the casino, and then they also gave us unlimited specialty coffees. So Rick actually went and got me coffee every morning because he's such a sweetie.
Thank
And
you.
then afterwards, because I was able to status match us, but I didn't know I had to status match both of us, we status matched myself with our status from Norwegian because that's our highest status. And that actually gave us specialty coffees, a free laundry service. It also gave us a nice cocktail hour up above with some nice music. So you definitely can do that with other cruise lines. You can match your status. That's the whole thing. But make sure you do it for both people.
I also found that there wasn't enough garbage cans
Yes!
or restrooms to go to. I always felt
And
like
the
I was
restrooms
searching.
were hidden.
Yeah, they were hidden. They weren't well marked, and it was always hard to find them. So between not
Yes.
finding enough garbage cans and not finding the restrooms,
I saw one garbage
I didn't
can
like that layout of
upstairs
of
by
ship.
the pool, and I saw they have a garbage can in the casino because you can take your little wipes and wipe down the machines, which is nice. The bathroom that was by the theater, it's got a gold hallway, and there are 2 stalls in it. I couldn't believe it. 2 stalls that it's by the theater. They're red room. So that was a con.
I like the fact that it is a newer ship, so it has all the outlets next to our bed.
It does have that, and
so
USB port.
There's only, I think, 4 ships that they have, Virgin, so they have less choices of where they go. So if you're looking to expand your itinerary, you're going to have less options as a result of just
But
being
they're coming out
small.
more. And hey, comment about that crazy lay. I think at one time the bed turned into a couch, so maybe that's why they have this extended nightstand thing.
Never saw it while I was here, never converted.
No.
And
The other thing is the bathroom didn't really have much storage, and it was tiny.
it was tight.
It's tiny. It's
Very
tight.
small.
Definitely. The shower's good though. It actually has a rain shower and it has the wand,
Yeah.
so that's nice. Any other cons?
Nope, I think we got them all.
All right, I'm gonna go back to my pros. One of my other pros is the hammock on the balcony.
Oh,
It's
that
fun.
was my con.
Con?
Well,
Really?
there's not 2 up there. There's just
Oh.
1.
Oh, when I was always stealing it?
Yeah.
No.
So where am I going to sit
Oh
if
my
you're
goodness,
always
you
in the
just
hammock?
have to act. Oh my gosh,
See?
I am not always in that. I like
Con.
to have a little nap at 4 o'clock every day.
Con.
But other than that, And I do like to have my morning coffee as a hammock.
It's very different. It's different.
It's different.
And I have to admit, she would always sit in it.
No.
Yeah, she would always sit in it.
I have pictures
So
of
she
him in
enjoyed
it too.
She enjoyed it. And I sat in it the first day, but I never saw it after that. She was always in it. So she must like it, and it must be good.
I do. You can get in it. You just have to ask me. Okay. That is it for what I have. Do you have any other pros? You want to end on a happy note?
Happy note is the entertainment was different. I like the
That's
entertainment. I like the different shows that
The
they
ship
had.
show.
Ship show was
That
great.
was
They
fun.
actually served dinner.
Yeah,
at
it was
the
a
ship
dinner show.
It was
That
a
was
dinner
fun.
show. So that was really unique, and I liked that. I enjoyed that. I liked the music, and they had these other shows called the dual reality. They also had this guy who was very entertaining. He was a guitarist, and he would make
Jack
all,
Shepherd. Yeah, I
he
talked
was
to him in the galley this morning.
street artist of extraordinaire, because he would underlay all of his own music, his own beats, tracks, if you will. He had put 4 or 5 tracks, and then he'd play along to his
Very
tracks
cool.
that he created. It was really awesome. I
Great
enjoyed that
musician.
so much.
Great music on this ship.
Yeah.
It has been very good music.
Ohana.
Yep, the
duo.
Ohana duo.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're awesome. I
Yes.
enjoyed them a lot. And the misbehaving, that got us right routed and right in the mood. And anyway, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
And,
It's not going to be your elaborate
Yeah,
dance
stage
shows. Things
No.
like that, but they do have trivia, they do have games, they have a lot of fun things that they're doing. But again, it's just different.
different, and it's a pro. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed this review
Yes!
and what we've commented on. And please, if you like it, please give us a thumbs up.
Woo!
And we'll see you on the next cruise. Until then,
Travel tuna!